The Incredibles 2 is out this Thursday, the 14th of June, or was out this Thursday by the time you're watching this. Basically everywhere in the world, other than the UK, where it doesn't release until July 13th. And I, being a bigger Pixar fan than most, who's been waiting for this film for 14 years, just can't wait that long. So today, I'm going to America. Specifically, as you can tell, I'm in DC, and I've got this amazing hotel room, and I bet it has an amazing view considering the location. And while being in DC and going to The Incredibles 2 is great, I kind of don't want to go alone, so I'm gonna go try and find some people who want to come with me. Hi Isaac, do you want to come to The Incredibles 2 with me?
Oh yeah, absolutely, Seamus.
Hi, less known Carlin and Ethan, the better co-host. Do you want to come to The Incredibles 2 with me?
We would love
Absolutely.
to. Bacon and eggs.
Hey Donald, do you want to come to The Incredibles 2 with me? I don't think he wants to come. I was also told these two are coming along, but I don't actually know who they are, and they seem kind of irrelevant if you ask me. And we're going to the film. We are going in. I can tell you that.
I don't even know what theater we're in.
7.
7.
Lovely. Okay, this is it, guys. It's gonna be dark from here, but like it doesn't matter. We're in the cinema.
We are.
That's Jay. Oh my god, it's going dark. Okay, bye. I've never felt a film fly by so quickly in my life. Like, it was over before it started. Not in a bad way, I just didn't want it to end. I flew all the way to America just to see The Incredibles 2, and it leaves us all with one question. If you live in a country where The Incredibles 2 isn't out yet, is it worth flying to another country where it is out to go see the film? And, yes and no. Don't get me wrong, the film's good. Like, really good. One of Pixar's best. But I'd be kidding myself if I said it was better than the original. I personally think it's Pixar's best non-Toy Story sequel, and I would recommend everyone go see it because it's an incredible film and it's doing really well, and it might even overtake Frozen as the highest grossing animated film of all time. And don't you want to help be a part of that? Whether it's worth flying to another country and spending well over £1,000 just to go see it, I don't know. There are films that would be more worth doing that for. And that's all I'm going to say about the film, spoiler free. I would go on with spoilers, but I've actually got to leave the hotel like right now, so I'll catch up with you later, okay? Consider yourself caught up. I am back and really, really tired. So I'm going to make this brief and spoilers, obviously. Firstly, the animation in this film is absolutely amazing because it's the only criticism I have of the first film because, you know, the technology wasn't quite there. But now it is, and this film looks flawless. And the storyline is also really good. Character development is spot on, particularly with Bob, whose ego just can't handle Elastigirl being center of attention, which fits perfectly. And Edna was used excellently. I loved her scenes looking after Jack and studying his powers, and I know, I don't think it could have been done better. Because while her scenes weren't as good as they were in the first film, I don't think there was any way they could have improved upon her scenes in the first film. You can't improve what's perfect, right? The villain, and if you didn't hear me the first 2 times, there are spoilers from here, has a genuinely good plan that isn't similar to Syndrome's, which I was worried it might be because that's a common problem with superhero films. All the villains just have the same plan. Evelyn actually has ideas that make you think, yeah, she has a point. Maybe regular people putting their lives in the hands of superheroes creates more problems than it actually solves. And I love the fact she and her brother are on 2 complete opposite sides of the spectrum from the exact same story. Like, for me, 2 people having different interpretations of the same story is really good storytelling that isn't overused in Hollywood at all, and was actually a fresh change of pace that I enjoyed. The only criticism I have of Evelyn is that her being the villain was way too obvious. Like, she is just lurking in the shadows of every single scene. And I feel like every single one of her lines kind of hinted at her being the villain. They probably should have hinted at someone else being the screensaver to, you know, try and throw us off, but they didn't really try and do that. Fortunately, they revealed it relatively early on, so it didn't ruin the film that we knew who the screensaver was. And despite that, I really did enjoy her plan and the fact it involved controlling supers, and we actually got to see supers versus supers fighting. Because that isn't something we've seen yet in the Incredibles universe, and it was really cool. And quite frankly, a little underused. The wannabe supers were beaten and had their masks removed way too easily. And I get that was probably to show why they're the wannabes and that Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl, and Frozen chosen or more experienced and more powerful superheroes. But I don't know, I feel like I'd have enjoyed it more if there was a longer fight scene between them. And that's actually my only real criticism of the film, was that there wasn't enough action sequences. I feel like so much more happened in the first film, despite this one being 10 minutes longer. It felt really fast-paced, and despite the fact it's apparently Pixar's longest film, it actually felt kind of short. And maybe that's just because they spent so much more time based around the family life and looking after the kids in this one in comparison to the last one. It just felt short because there was less action. But realistically, the lack of action didn't even matter to me because I still really enjoyed it. It was really entertaining because I feel like they traded out some of the action for comedy, which is what Marvel films have been doing a lot more recently, and you know, I thought it was really good. I don't think I could complain much more because as Pixar sequels go, this was brilliant. And despite the fact jet lag's killing me, it was worth it. And that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. I did another video similar to this one where I went to Amsterdam to see Coco last year, so you can check that out. It's pretty similar to this. You can subscribe to my channel by clicking here. You can check out my other social medias, including Twitter and Instagram, where you can follow me and just, we have a fun time on Twitter and Instagram because I post good content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Hey, what's up? I've always wanted to be in the Seamus vlog.